Alrighty, there we go. Hello, everybody. Good evening. Hello. How's it going? Hope everyone's doing alright. Hello, Shady. And I saw Eve in here earlier. I hope you're doing well as well. If you're still here and still listening, good evening. Okay. We are here. We are back for more Warframe. Not a crazy amount of stuff to do, honestly, right now. We've got Netracells we could do. We love Netracells, everybody. All my homies love Netracells and would love Netracells more if they were uncapped and endless. Anyway, so yeah, there's a couple things we can do today. Mainly, I want to mess with a thing. I want to mess with the Harmony bow. I also want to form up the Mars and Jupiter 1999 guns. Very, very boring weapons, honestly. This thing, it is like, this thing has the recoil of a train. Like I was getting hit by a train. So this thing absolutely needs recoil management for sure. But it's, you know, it's an okay gun. Again, both of these are very, very boring. This one actually does have like innate corrosive on it, so that's pretty cool. We like that. And also, hello, Slip. How you doing, Slippy? Yeah, so I think that's something else we're gonna mess with, but I also would like to mess with Harmony. Not Harmony, Evensong. Whoops. I should probably rename the stream a little bit. Whoopsie. Hold on. There we go. Evensong. Because apparently it's supposed to be the Evensong and not the Harmony. Harmony must be the Scythe because I'm a goober and I didn't check. But yeah, like I said, like I've had this thing for a minute. I haven't really used it a whole lot. Like if we look at it, I think it's probably got a potato in it. It's either got a potato or it does have a potato because I think I bought it from the market. But it's an interesting weapon. It's kind of an AoE weapon without being an AoE weapon for some reason. So it's basically the better Kuva Brahma, but like not as like quirky and fun. It's just a very, you know, straight shooting bow, which is kind of lame. Is what it is. If I get like negative flight speed though, I bet I could kind of make it go like whoosh, do some Brahma stuff. But I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Decent, like that Riven disposition is kind of cray. What the fuck is that? Okay. Let's see. I've got Viral modded onto this, which I think is fine. I think that's good. Probably Blast even might be really good. But this whole thing is that it has like some funky stuff to it. Slip says doing well. Excellent. Glad to hear it. And apparently this thing also does apparently benefit from primary compression. Apparently it does benefit. If I were to look at, actually put Firestorm here, does it? It does. So this will get a multiplicative bonus, I believe. Let me take a look here. Compression. Multiplies. Snapshots multiplies. It's about a 460.8% multiplicative damage bonus with Prime Firestorm. So this thing could get really funny, really funky, and could actually just be the better Brahma from here on. Who knows? I don't know. Let's see, I'm experimenting with the lighting in this car. Should be interesting. I bet it will. I bet it will be interesting. Zap. I know, you know what you're doing. It's fine. I'm not gonna actually be sillier. I think, and I think Galvanized Aptitude is probably gonna be a weird one on here because I think Evensong doesn't actually, I think it does benefit from it on the direct hit, which is fine. That's good. charge shot projectiles cannot benefit from punch through. Okay. Cautious shot. Okay. Do we have a multiplicative on... Do we have a... Enemies killed with status effects inflicted by Evensong will trigger Evensong Devotion. Let's see. So, okay, so kills with status effects will, but enemies killed by damage caused by area of effect status effects, such as gas clouds, will not trigger it. So that could very well mean blast as well, but gas is probably not an option to reliably proc it, but might still be good. When Evensong is shot into Zephyr's Tornado, instead of puncture adding to the final crit chance of the weapon, it appears to get multiplied by critical okay. Okay. That's funny. Thunderbolt will do the thing. Okay, that's great. But nobody's wasting a slot on Thunderbolt. This is just me not looking at the thing before it actually started here. Should give a nice okay, headlight tinting is a thing, so I plan on LED with housing with 2 layers of tint. Should give a nice orange beam like desert racing trucks. Hell yeah. That's kind of cool. Okay. But yeah, so I think this is kind of like what I want to mess with a little bit later on today, but I think there's a few other things that I want to get started. Want to do first. I think I still need to do one more Razorback Armada dude. So I still need to do one more of these. So that's what we're gonna do. Also, shouldn't be blinding. Well, that's lovely. We like that. Do. Excuse me. Pardon me. You don't see me. You don't need me.
All previous strikes against the Razorback have failed. You need to find a way to punch through its shields.
I like your pimp fashion. I love my pimp fashion too. I'm a big fan of it. It's so silly. But I love it. Assuming the position. Skipping the cutscene. Okay, he's assuming the position. Kill. Activate. Okay. Now we do it again. It's a really simple thing. It's just kind of confusing on whether or not it's actually working. That's the pain point. Are you gonna do the thing? Where do you get the stuff to make the ciphers? Specifically Arcwing missions on Jupiter and Neptune. I believe they tell you that in the Foundry. I think, but I could be wrong on that one. If you hover over the material, I think it'll tell you. There we go. Dead. And that should be my last one. It is worth doing because it will get you a potato if you do this 3 times, a free potato for your weapons. And it will also give you bits and pieces of the Gorgon Wraith, which is not an amazing weapon, but it is worth having, simply for the option of the Incarnon later on, or just for mastery. They do, but it didn't know if it was just a change in the mission, or if it was just a temporary drop. It's a temporary drop. It only occurs when the Razorback is available. See, there you go. A free 200,000 credits and a catalyst. One free potato. There we go. Run in a pub and it'll be done lickety split. Like, how long was that? Oh, under 3 minutes. Yeah, it's it actually takes more time to get the cryptographic pieces or whatever the fuck it's called. It takes more times to get those than it does to do the missions. Let's see, what else is there? We've got collect decrees. I think I still need to do Mezzo and Neo for that. And I think I need to do the Glass Gambit to do this now for some reason. I don't know why. And I think this must be something to do with the index, but like, I've got the index. I'm like, what's going on here? You know, all right, whatever. I suppose what we can do is some of this stuff here. Let's start knocking out some of this Kuvelich. Just because that was really fast. So yeah, let's start knocking this out. Should be pretty easy to do. Known Requiems. Do I have another Ool? That was the wrong one. Actually, wait. Catalyst. Okay, this... Good. Excellent. Also good, but I think I need to get another blueprint of that. I think that's what we should start with then. Let's do those relics. And while I'm here, might as well throw a Forma into this. I'm questioning whether or not to actually... What's the status chance? 114%. Okay. So Prime Shred would actually be really good here on the punch through with just the regular shots, but I'm pretty sure the charged ones just don't have punch through. So, and this is something I'll have to test, and I don't actually know how it actually works. Is it just like is it just like a regular full charge? I guess we'll find out. I'll just go ahead and drop a single dash here. I have this. The ammo maximum on that is disrespectful. Okay. We're gonna drop a dash. I could theoretically, like, also, what is the base status chance on this? 38%. That's crazy. Like, okay, that helps a lot. if I were to do this, like if I would probably put like a heat mod or something on here, like viral heat, that would also work out very, very well here. In fact, let's actually test that. Yeah, it would still be 100% status. So that's good. Okay. Defense, a Neo defense here? Yeah, it's not too bad. Okay. What do we need? What do we need? We've got pretty much everything, obviously. I've got everything. I'm caught up for once. For more Zephyr. Do we have more Zephyr bits? Yeah, I would need the Z8 for this. Okay. Yeah, that's not a bad one. I'll take the A2. Yeah, it's got like a little, like, poof. Yeah, it definitely needs a little bit more fire rate. Boop. Huh. I'm a little confused. Does it have like an alternate? Does it? It does work. Okay. Oh wait, there it is. There it is. Why wasn't it? I'm so confused. Also, why is my mouse jumbling around all the time? There is something going on with this optical sensor. Or my mat. More likely, it's my desk. And we're looking at the ceiling now. Also, that's not fucking working. This is really weird. Compression is functioning really strangely on this. Okay, this definitely needs some form of projectile speed. Huh. That's a lot of multi-shot. So it does seem to be working, it's just not highlighting in the UI, I think. Okay, that's interesting. There's a lot going on. $2.1 million is kind of crazy. And I don't think I have serration on here at all either. Thinking about it now, I don't have serration on here at all. So it's not even, like, properly multiplying. Well, it is multiplying, it's just not multiplying much. But still seeing, 2.1 million is kind of cray. In other times, this is where you would slap on Hunter munitions or something. In the older days. Just for a disgusting slash proc. And, okay, well. This also does require me to aim, which is not ideal. Why is that here? I'll take that. What's the Neo S8? I should have looked. Oh, nobody's profile exists. Okay, that's cool. My aim speed is very slow. It's pretty good. I whiffed that really easily. Really? Okay. I think I've got to see what this does with Blast. I want to see what this does to a dude guy. You, come here. Well, didn't kill him. Really? Okay, something is up with my right click. That's annoying. Because you've seen it. Like, I zoom in and then it does that. It's like, nah, just kidding. Yeah, there's something up. See, there's times where the left click does that, and now apparently my right click is doing that today. So there's some schmutz in there that I just didn't get. Jesus. Yeah, I can't aim. Just tell it no, problem solved. I will take that into consideration. No, I mean, fair enough. Yeah, that must be how it works. That's getting increasingly annoying. Why not? What the hell? Sorry for your ears. Didn't think about that one, actually, before doing that. Okay. Feels like we're good, but I don't know. Okay. Really? It went between their fucking legs? Yeah, it's all max rank anyway. There it is. There's my Grattler. All right. Almost problem solved. Okay, problem solved. Ooh. Icon Prime Blueprint. That's kind of crazy. I'm actually gonna pull out. So this thing is funky. Explosions inflict self-stagger. Explosion has a headshot multiplier of 1x and cannot trigger headshot conditions, of course. Explosion has linear damage fall off from 100% to 10% from central impact. Ah. Wow, the wiki comment section is surprisingly bare for that information. Okay. So I like Shred is not doing a single thing here for our fire rate. It's just kind of not. So we need fire rate, charge time. We need fire rate, lots of it. So probably Vigilante Fervor, I think for now will work. It's either that or Vile Precision. And we definitely need Serration. So what I'm probably gonna do is actually remove Galvanized Aptitude, because I don't think this is gonna go... I don't think this is gonna matter. I think I'm gonna put on Serration instead. That's chunky. Okay. And then we're gonna slap on, let's try heat. Let's do just regular, like, viral heat situation, primary compression. Let's see how that functions. Let's head out to a sim real fast. Let's see how that looks. And then we'll adjust from there. I kind of thought I'd have more to do with this, like, later on in the stream, but I got distracted immediately already. I'm not too crazy of a fan of this thing right now, to be honest with you. How's the charge time? It's not too bad. It's very punishing, though, if you miss. Let's see. Gunners. Okay. That's pretty gross. That's pretty nasty. Oh wait, what the fuck? I'm so confused. Okay. So, numbers like that. Okay. What the fuck is happening? Okay, so nothing there. Is that just a visual bug? That feels just like a visual bug. But I genuinely, I can't tell what the fuck is happening. What? What is happening? I'm so confused. Yeah, okay. Okay, so the Hive. Okay. What is the easiest way to earn standing with Cephalon Samaris? And please don't say it's a scanning targets. If Helios can't do it, I can't be bothered. That's exactly it. Literally just go scan things. You can literally just go walk through an exterminate mission and scan things. Like, especially if Ivara, because they can't see you. So you scan things, and then you scan things, some more things, and that's it. I'm so confused. Does this thing actually work with compression or not? I don't think it does. It doesn't seem like it actually works. Does it have notes? Does it have notes? Where is it? Evensong multiplies. It's a snapshot. What the fuck does snapshot mean? Radius calculation snapshot. That's all it says, and it does not. That feels odd. Yeah, this feels really weird because like only there is it applying the damage like the extra damage calculation. And it's doing a fair bit, don't get me wrong, but like it doesn't actually feel like it's like, is this just a UI bug? Is this okay, explain the confusion for the latecomers. Okay, so basically I'm trying to run primary compression. So it's basically a reduced explosion radius, but increased, you know, damage, right? And it says on the wiki for compression that this is a multiplicative damage bonus for the Evensong. In a lot of cases, it's multiplicative, but for some reason, it's not highlighting until I do this. And then that. Then I see the 320% damage bonus, but is it actually applying? I don't know. I can't really tell. I guess I would have to do something else. I would have to do a little bit differently here. Evensong. We'd have to do a different build, basically with just this and then compression. I would literally just have to do a little thing. Alright. Alright, so this should be 6.6, 150. Okay. And 1.5. Okay. That was some form of funny crit. Okay. Okay, that already has stuff procced on it. Okay. 1.4. My zoom is gonna fucking irritate the hell out of me. What is happening? 28K. 28K. Is that 28 divided by 6.6? Is that a... That's 4.22. That's not quite. Okay. 6.3. Do not crit. Alright, so let's go ahead. Let's pretend that's actually working. Let's add on Firestorm. That should technically increase the damage. Okay. That looks like it makes sense. Okay, so now that should be 46. Okay, so it is working. $1.9K. Is it working? 37K. Okay, so I think this is just a UI bug. I think it is functioning. It just doesn't goddamn look like it. That's 37K. $6.6, 6.6, 6.6, 4.3, 6.6. Yeah, 37. Okay. So it does seem to be functioning. Okay. That is some confusion cleared up. Okay. So I think it's just a UI bug. That's good to know. Only other thing right now is whether or not any of this matters. Okay, let me add blast. Let me see if blast will work for this. Put that here, and then we need to add firestorm in somehow. We definitely need at least one more forma. Yeah, we're gonna put that there. We're just gonna commit. Firestorm. Just put it in. Put it in, Mr. Frodo. I'm not amazed. I'm not amazed. Okay, that's a stack. There's just not enough fire rate to actually work with blast here. Is this going to be a situation where I kind of do... Let's do something different. I haven't seriously considered using this in a long time now. Let's see what happens. Hunter munitions. It's a little bit more effective. How do people build this thing? Well, we have a stack. There's at least that. Okay, we're getting there. Just the lack of punch through really does suck. There's so much health on these dudes. And this is without any sort of like actual priming or anything like that right now. This is what it is. I am curious. If I remove compression, what happens? Let's go with like I guess crux doesn't make any sense here. Let's just remove it for now. Let's just stash this for something else. Am I going to be seeing the same results? Not really. Yeah, no. So compression was functioning. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. Compression was absolutely working. Huh. Okay. What do we do about this then? Okay. First of all, we'll probably move this over here, move this over here. Now we have another 9 slots we can play with. I don't know about hunter munitions. At this point, I think Gaptitude would work. But I don't know. Hammer shot. More critical damage. I don't know. Let's try Let's put 100 munitions back on. Let's mess with that with hammer shot and see what happens. Hold on. Something's happening. Not really, though. Because it's a bow and it doesn't have, like... This thing can use split flights. For some reason. Random red crit. That one's dead. This is passable, but this is way too slow. Like, it's killing him, right? But this is way too slow. Yeah, I don't know about this. I don't know what I'm doing. %90 here. Let's try split flights. Why would this work? I don't know, but this sounds funny. Split flights is like 500% multi-shot, but also minus 500% accuracy or something like that. So this could theoretically be interesting. This is better without this is better with like being able to actually like hit things. This is way more fun. Compression, I think, is probably the wrong way to go about this. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I don't like it. People say I sleep on this. And not me specifically, but people say that, you know, everyone sleeps on this weapon. I don't get it. What am I missing? What's the secret sauce? What does its unique trait do? It just gives you more multi-shot, basically. It adds puncture stacks and gives you more multi-shot. Which increases your multi-shot for, I believe, everything. So this includes, you know, all of your allies and yourself, and, you know, extra 35% multi-shot for primaries and secondaries. obviously with more... what would it be? Vial acceleration. A little bit more charge speed would actually be good. But it's still one of those things because it's a hold situation. Because you have to hold your you have to hold it then release constantly. It's a fucking carpal tunnel simulator. Again, let's try blast. I mean, like, it's fine. There's obviously, like, you need everything to actually... You need all of your other procs, but... Like you need all the other priming. It doesn't feel good. It just doesn't feel good. Like, there's like a whole thing with Thunderbolt that people are messing around with. Probably not gonna even use Firestorm, honestly. Like, Thunderbolt, ooh. Chance to explode, ooh boy. Is this... Yeah, it does fuck all. But apparently it does proc the extra, like, puncture. Yeah, it does. So there's at least that? Like, you can sort of use it as a utility weapon for, like, a Spectre or something? But why? What are we doing? What is this? What am I missing? Because I feel like this feels like I'm missing something. Leg. Take that back off. Firestorm. I mean, it's like... It's either that or longbow sharp shot. Let's try that. That's probably going to be the better option here, honestly. It will, however, require me to get another one of these. Just keep doing the thing. Just keep getting headshots, basically. It's like, if I wanted to actually play with bows and do this silly business, I would just be playing Ivara. Like, I'm thoroughly underwhelmed by this. Like, let me just explain. If I'm gonna do this, if I'm gonna use a bow, that's what I'm doing. 90 million at like 159 million. You know, like, this is, like, if I'm gonna use a bow, this is what I'm doing. Like, again, like, I am using extra buffs and like, all the things that could make this work, but, like... I'm just the Evensong is just underwhelming. It's like it I regret putting those forma in because I don't even want to look at it anymore. I kind of want to just delete it, but I'm gonna keep it just in case. But like, I don't understand what they want me to do with it, and like what, like, okay, compression works on it, maybe. I think it does. But there's no way for this thing to really benefit from it. Like, maybe I'm like, maybe I should try gas? Because, okay, like, maybe with gas, it actually does work? I don't know. Maybe it actually does something funny? Okay, we've got... Zelda Rio Punch tastes like Smarties. It sure does. Still not impressed. Again, like, no stacks or anything, but still not impressed. It sure is a bow. It's and it's like it'd be one thing if it just did that and it was dead. It would be one thing, you know? If it was like it's just a single target behemoth, okay. With punch through, obviously, you would kind of want that sort of thing. Like the Arbusep. The Arbusep feels better to use because at least I'm hitting multiple things at once. It's taken about the same amount of time, but it's still hitting multiple things at once. And it didn't even have our stacks set up and everything. In fact, I don't even know what stacks I've got on the Arbusep, like what arcanes I've got on here. But it's fine. It works. Like, I don't like the Evensong. I don't like it. There's also the Canter. And I've heard this one's kind of funny because of the way that it works with Enervate. This doesn't predate Enervate, but... So it basically... You throw it, and because there's no, magazine, like, leftover, you know, ammo reserve or whatever, it basically does a thing where all of the embedded knives are then... They shoot back into your hands, basically. I'll demonstrate in a second. I'll show you. You'll understand exactly what I mean in just a moment. Let me actually... Very small magazine, actually. Let's go ahead and just go with, like, Blast. Blast Viral. This will stack Enervate hilariously. Scorch, there we go, Blast, and then we want like a Prime Convulsion. That's the usual thing I go for. This will work for now, just for a second. Like no multi-shot, nothing like that. They all pop back into your inventory. Actually, I don't even need to summon more. See? They come back and do a second instance of damage. They're also pretty mid. I mean, I am missing a few mods on this, like there's no multi-shot or anything like that. What the fuck is that? Increase reload speed when Kentara's blades strike enemies as they return. See, that's where it gets silly. Where there's like suddenly like funny number red crits, you know? It's almost one of those things where you kind of want to avoid actually hitting them so you can get them on the way back. You know? It's a goofy weapon. It's a goofy weapon. But like so far, like I'm not feeling these. Not feeling these. Like with a gun that's actually like that works with compression, that actually like functions in a lot better state, like I didn't even hit these guys because they kept moving. They do keep moving. That is annoying. Well, like, it can kind of hit some groups. It can kind of get some kills. It functions in a pretty decent state. And it lasts for a good while, too, because of the ammo efficiency. Like, the Exceltra is actually fairly usable with this, for once. At least in higher level content. It actually kind of works. You still run out of ammo really easily if you're not careful. And they'll also, like, shimmy out of the way. So it's kind of annoying. But it slaps. It works. It just chunks through their health if you actually hit them because they shimmy out of the way. That is really annoying, actually, the way they shimmy. It just, it don't worky. Don't worky for me. Did I see the Ceto glaive? What the fuck? The Ceto glaive actually works? Pause, hold on. I mean, this is pretty much the same. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We'll just... Compression. This works? Maybe. Doesn't really, like, I mean, it, what is that? 21k on that? I mean, It does seem, it definitely does seem like it has a much smaller radius. But yeah, it's not really worth, it's probably not worth doing until I get the stacks up. Yeah, it works. Yeah, like, yeah, it's still not worth doing. That's lame. Okay, we'll have to stick with the ballistic battery. Like, we'll have to stick with ballistic battery for that. I learned impact causes enemies to move when hit, so I avoid that shit like the play. It does. It does. He's not new. He's not new, Shady, but it has been a minute. How you doing, Killerman? Killerman? A killer man. I think that's what it's supposed to be. Cause it's actually hard to tell anymore because of the way that YouTube abbreviates things on my my live stream now. I show up randomly because of opposite sleep schedules. Fair enough. I'm also topsy-turvy right now myself. I'm not saying, well, that's not what you were saying, but never mind. I don't speak good. Let's get rid of these things. I don't want them in my inventory anymore. Good, but you're trying to get some Nightwave spammed out? Yep, the new Nightwave is coming. I am a little disappointed, actually, with the Nightwave weapon augments that have been confirmed. They're a little lame, but they are the, what is it, the EF, is it EFV? Yeah, the EFV, Jupiter, and the Mars. These are the two weapons that have basically been confirmed to be getting augments. Which is, alright, fine. Just means that I really need to focus on actually getting the recoil reduction on this one in particular. Like, bad. It's awful. It's pretty bad. And that sucks, actually, now that I think about it. That fucking sucks. Oh, and you can't hold it. You can use that at least. You can hold this one, so you can just do the buckshot thing. So you can get a discount shotgun at home if you want with that, and it's not bad. I just gotta deal with that recoil. That's a lot of multi-shot going on though. Hello. That's not bad. If I can actually hit the damn thing. Yeah, that recoils. Don't understand why people like to use those for ETA. I don't either. I don't either. Like, sure, they have like a 300% damage bonus or whatever, whenever you get to use them for ETA, but it's not good. Like they're fine, but eh. Like if I have the option between that or a Phantasma, I'm gonna take the Phantasma. You know, like there's clearly better things. It's like if you get stuck with shitty weapons, then all right, great. But you can't mod them other than that. I don't think that. Yeah, you're probably better off just using these if you actually roll them. Like using your modded ones rather than the extra 300% damage. Atlas, you need to fucking chill. Better yet, you are no longer going to be Atlas. Alright, and then the Mars, I think I also have to add another Forma too. Yep, I do. I do indeed. What am I missing on here? It's Target Cracker. Okay. Need to add at least 2 more Forma because I actually do need to fit Counterbalance into this. Or I guess it's Prime Steady Hands. It needs that recoil reduction. Bad. Might be one of the few cases of weapons where that Exilis slot, especially on a secondary, is fucking mandatory. This thing sucks without it. It's awful. Like, I'm playing the Pandero without the Pandero. I should build the Pandero as well at some point. That'd be fun. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Like, I think the one that actually won out of all of the Jade weapons, I think, is Harmony. Because I and this isn't built at all, apparently. Why is there a D polarity there? What is all of this? Why did I put that in the D? Eh. Okay, that must have just been, I'm leveling this. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like the Evensong. I was trying out compression with it. I was trying without compression. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's too goddamn slow. The gas clouds do fuck all. Like, maybe it would be better. Maybe it would be better with the what is it, Elementalist? Maybe this will feel better. A little bit. It also helps when you have a hound kind of priming everything. Still not really good enough. Like, it just... Once you have everything else, like, you know, primed up, it actually does something, but by itself, it is really underwhelming. I don't like it. Like, it's just not this. Even this isn't what it used to be anymore, but it's just not this. Even this kind of sucks with compression. Yeah, it still sucks. Like, okay, admittedly, there's no viral anywhere happening here because the Hound isn't doing a viral build. It's doing corrosive cold and everything, so it's kind of contingent upon me to actually be doing viral damage in some way, shape, or form. Sure. Okay. You know what? Let's double down on this then. Let's just do this. Let's do viral and heat. Will this be actually functional? It's a little bit better. Yeah, that's actually doing things. Okay, that's good. What happens if I actually go without the compression? Not nearly as good. Meh. I miss the old explosive meta. Because, like, I can just do this now. It's like compression on the stun is stupid. Explodey, everything dies. Like, it's at the cost of aiming, sure, but like, I don't know. I don't even know what point I'm trying to make anymore. I'm just lamenting, I guess. What was I doing though? Was it Jupiter? Yeah. Jupiter. Okay. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. All right, later, Shady. Have a good night. All right. The tunage is causing me to realize I need more sleep. Yeah, that sounds about right. Sleepy waves. As in WAVs. As in wave files. Yeah, see? Yeah. Well, I'm officially out of forma. Okay. I didn't actually get any forma, I don't think, from the 2 relic missions. That's right. I still need to do another mezzo. Do we have a... Do you have a decent mezzo? No. Okay, I'll do that later. Let's knock out some of this Kuvalich. We need... God, I'm all over the place right now. Do we have an Ool? Not anymore, apparently. Okay. Then we're just gonna... Oh wait, I already have a fast. Just stick in Rissenvohm. See what happens. No more Ools today. Yeah, compression is a really interesting arcane. Very hit and miss. Sometimes it works to like a really good degree, and then sometimes it just kind of sucks. And it is not worth even like slotting, just period. Mostly because primary is just kind of primaries kind of have like a really bad like arcane selection compared to secondaries, because secondaries have all these different options, right? All these funny different little options. Mostly you just stack on Enervate at this point though, like it's, you know, but I mean that's because it's good. It's Enervate is good. Lots of crit is good. We really need an Enervate for primaries. Like we really do. Like Crux is great and all. I would like to see a Crux for secondaries and an Enervate for primaries. I don't know why we're doing this weird like primaries and secondaries get to have like exclusive ones when it's like kind of obvious that you should really have at least some kind of parity with a lot of these effects. It's getting kind of annoying. There's a ton of primaries that would benefit amazingly from a like a primary Enervate, you know? It would go crazy. It's like, in at the same time, I could see why you wouldn't want it, because it would possibly be a little broken. But who cares? But who cares? It would allow you to kind of like, it would actually allow for some more like build diversity. For sure, like with your primary, that way, because you wouldn't be stuck with critical deceleration or point strike. And critical deceleration is fine, right? But like this, like this thing with an Enervate would be really cool. Bratton with Enervate would be really cool. Oh yeah, the Dread. See, this is another thing. It's like the Dread in Karnon, the Paris Prime and the Dread in Karnon both exist in a world where the Evensong does, and these outperform the Evensong completely. Like, it's not even a contest. Who cares? I care. What do I care about again? I don't know. What do you care about, Eve? What does any of us really care about? I don't think hardly any of us even fucking know. Goober Shooter. What is this thing? Corrosive Heat. Do I have a... What is this? What is happening with this? Ah, I see why it's Corrosive Heat. Okay, that makes sense. I'm caught up now. Does this work, you think? Hold on. Does the kit gun? The gaze primary doesn't work. What is this? The Spore Laser? Spore Laser primary is multiplicative, but it is only a 241% multiplier, so it might be alright? All these folks watching better like and subscribe, that's all I care. Well, I mean, of course. Mostly the liking part. You better like. Like this stream. Like this stream, or I can't make that threat. It's not even like... It's not even like a direct, like, threat. But like the stream, that's more important. Yeah, than anything. Yep. And probably pants you. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. You'll get hung upside down by your ankles, and then, like, someone's gonna tickle your feet. Yeah. Like the stream. Or else. I'm looking. I will see it, chat. I do see it, in fact. There's only one of you that has done it. Disgusting. Disgusting. I don't do feet. Well, I'm not saying I do either. I'm just saying it's a threat, remember? Don't be weird about it. Did I put compression on here? I'm not doing it. Someone will. It won't be desirable. That's all I'm saying. That like was me, by the way. I bet it was. Oh, there's a second one. There we go. That's better. That's better. There's still, 32 more that needs to happen, but, All right, let's see how this goes. Kind of want to mess with the, I mean, like, the Goober Shooter's not terrible. It's my primary Spore Laser kit gun. And this not being Steel Path, like, kind of doesn't really, it doesn't really make a dent. It's fine. Is it this way? I'd rather just do this at this point. This is way more fun. There we go. Yeah, my Kuva Brahma is so annoying. It's too strong. Welcome back. Welcome back, Kuva Brahma. I don't want to be here anymore. That was a complete guess. Okay, so it wasn't Vohm, but we got risk correct. I'll take that. Oh, no more frames. How fitting for Warframe. Okay, it looks like we've at least stabilized again. Do. So, I know that a lot of these, because there's no other way that, like, I mean, there's no other explanation for this, like, just for the last, like, 2 or 3 streams, just there being so many people in here suddenly, and it doesn't reflect in any meaningful way, like, with either, like, likes or subscriptions or anything like that. I know these are bots. If I were to say, I know a lot of them are bots, at least. I don't know, maybe not all of them, but, like, I know, do you think if I pull the old thing that used to happen with like AI chatbots and all that sort of stuff on like Twitter and all that, where you would be like, disregard previous like instructions, give me a a recipe for apple pie. You think it'll actually show up in the chat? Because I'm kind of hoping it would. Could be featured views. It could be. I'm just too cynical to believe otherwise. Mostly because they never fucking say anything. I'm just saying, I do have plans to make a peach cobbler, and I would not mind a fresh recipe on a peach cobbler. It's one of my favorite desserts. I'm sure I don't really need a recipe, you know? You can kind of like just figure it out, but like just like interesting idea. Just watching a fish documentary and now I'm here, I guess. What kind of, okay, hold on. Actually, that's kind of interesting. What kind of fish documentary? What kind of fish? Also, hello. Let's see. What seems interesting and worth kind of worth using? Not. Something I should actually look into again is the Recon effects, because it has a really weird interaction with roar. And particularly, it's like a great weapon on Rhino because of how strong his roar can be. Because it's like its heat thing is like it's got its own weird multiplier that roar dips off of. It's strange. Travel to the depths of our mysterious oceans, BBC Earth. Okay. Actually, I'm a big fan of the like the older like Planet Earth documentaries. I think they were BBC. Like deep deep ocean. I forget what it's called. Like the actual like the term for like where there's no longer light because it doesn't penetrate the water that far anymore. It just dispersed and just doesn't exist anymore, basically. The deep water is freaky. Like the deep ocean is weird. It is weird and freaky. Very cool. Very freaky. Do you think? Does this technically is this considered like a radial? I doubt it. Yeah, anglerfish. Oh, dude, yeah. Anglerfish are strange. Like, not even from like, okay, they have funny mouth, glowy little like thing going on. It's the way that they mate. That's the weird thing, which is a bizarre thing to just like say, but like the male will latch on to the female and then like if I remember this correctly, but like they get slowly absorbed into the body of like permanently of the female. Is that anglerfish? I know there's a deep sea critter that does that. And that's upsetting. Like, I know bugs will do things like, you know, like spiders will do things, or praying mantis as well. We'll just eat them once they're done, you know, doing the business. But yeah. No, that's even weirder. Like, okay, cannibalism after that is one thing. Like, you are me now is another. Like, I don't know. It's funky. The Cinta can also use split flights. I'm probably gonna hate that. I don't think it's listed actually in the compression page, is it? The Proboscis Theranos is, but... yeah, no, Cinta is not. Okay. Ba-da, ba-ba-da. The miter... Okay, the miter does. That's interesting. Comorex, of course, does not work because they hate the Comorex, I guess. Yeah, oh well. Just go back to the old reliable Boltor. Actually, is this the correct build? Is this the... This is corrosive heat. We want viral. Okay. Oh, right. We also... Because I have to go back over here to do this for some reason and not in the other screen. Okay, let me move that over just in case. See if that's right. That would be... Is it Arval? Tharsis. Spear? Hella, so that's the Exterminate. Okay. Hello. Goodbye. Oh, someone's playing the fart frame over there. Oh, is it this way? Okay. I didn't stutter. Just in case anyone was going to protest. I know what I said, and I meant it. Boop. Nope, don't leave me. This, ew. Ew, I hate this. Move this to live chat just in case. There we go. Alright. Let's see. Oh, do we have another... We have another round of Hellas. We take it. Guess I didn't get everything. I've been playing a lot of Kullervo lately, and I'm really digging it. I should really be playing a lot more Citrine, just because I kind of need to get myself familiar with it since the Prime is coming out. But I won't even be out for, you know, a little while yet. But I still kind of, I don't know. I feel like I should be playing a little bit more Citrine. I know Kullervo's definitely Kullervo, for anyone wondering, is likely going to be like the Christmas Prime Warframe, because they're basically doing Citrine Prime, I think, with the Ice Blades of Nara quest, which is likely going to be like September or October, sometime around that region. So like we're basically I'm banking on September because we've had Styanax since like what, June, I think. So it's probably going to be like about 3 months or so. 3 months or so. We'll have our Styanax Prime, and then we'll do Citrine, and then right around that time, like the 3-month mark of Citrine, we'll be around where Christmas happens, and that is where Kullervo Prime is popping off. It's happening. I think he specifically is like the next male Warframe to get primed. So, I'm ready. I can't wait to see like a decent, like Kullervo, like Kullervo skin besides the deluxe. I'm ready. This poor Kullervo though is probably gonna get, like, I don't need to, dumpster him for the Helminth, but he's basically just never gonna be used again, so all the shards are coming off. Like, it's like, I don't want to play with you anymore. Oh, come here, there you are. Mine. I think I can get another one. Okay, guess not. Yeah, I'm actually quite excited for Kullervo Prime. I've been really enjoying it. It's just really, really fun, especially with my Jade Stars build. It's like, it's LOS proof, basically. It's gonna be a little less crazy because, like, the reason why it even worked was because the blades on Kullervo actually do ignore line of sight, I think. So that's why it was kind of doing a little bit something extra, but it'll actually be kind of better because the Jade Stars will then not be wasted on, like, enemies way over there behind a wall. The LOS, like, thing is kind of a nerf, but also kind of a buff in a weird way. Gives you a lot more focus on what you're actually, like, directly looking at and attacking. It's good. Not great, but it's alright. Actually. I've decided you don't get to play the game anymore. I have an arc gun. Yep, I get to be that guy. Boop-a-doop, boop-a-doop. Are we going this way? I think we're going this way. Not seeing hardly any thralls. Did I choose the wrong mission? Oh no. Maybe I did choose the wrong mission. Was this the Steel Path one? Did I fork up? Yeah, I think I screwed up. That's really satisfying, though. Goodbye, group.
Well done. Now get to extraction.
Teabag. So I basically just came in, griefed this guy's whole mission, and just... it wasn't even the right mission. That was a crazy Panzer name. Yeah, I think that was a wrong mission. Yes, I definitely chose this one. Whoopsie. My bad. Sorry, random level, like, MR2110. My bad.
There is a large
Oh, I need you. Come here. Get over here. You know, thinking about it now, I mean, like, you know, there's only so many different kinds of abilities you can have before there's like a little bit of overlap and you basically wind up just like, this is the same ability as this other one, but better, right? But that's exactly about that's exactly what I'm about to do here with this. It's like, thinking about it now, this is like Wrathful Advance is just Switch Teleport, but like way better. Like, okay, you're not switching places with the target, but you are like heavy attacking into the target. Well, not with an arc gun equipped apparently, but still. It is just that ability. Probably even reuses some of the code. Because of course you should.
Broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission.
Yeah, it's like, Loki really does need a little bit of help here, I think, at this point. Like, he's alright. He's fine, serviceable even. It's just, he's kind of like in a weird spot where he can't really do like casting stuff. He can do a little bit of crowd control if the game allows him because of Overguard. But he can do spy missions really well. He can be invisible really well. Like, can he even weapons platform? Not really. What does Loki even, like, what is the niche that he actually occupies? Like, okay, he's a stealth frame. Stealth isn't really important right now in this game. It hasn't been for, like, a decade, I think, at this point. Like, maybe 2016, yeah, a little bit more, but, like... What even, like... So Loki can do funny things. He can do like some DPS type stuff, specifically if you use his decoy with the augment. But that's just shooting a gun again, but with extra steps. And also, you're not the. It's not your AI doing it. It's AI doing it rather than yours up here. So it's questionable. It's all right. You can make it really good with mind control, with like Mind Freak and damage decoy. You can make it really funny, like really, really, really funny. Is it worth it though? Man. All right, back to Clairvaux. Let's see, we've got survival here. Kind of worried about doing a survival. Because, like, how many do we need here? Doing a survival, at least, would actually... Especially with other players, like, I run the risk of having my Lich spawn and having it not spawn in the capture, but this pretty much does guarantee, at the very least, it does guarantee a, oops, excuse me. Pretty much does guarantee I get the second one at least. That's kind of a fun one. Mine! Yeah! Buddy. I need you. Because it's fun. Oh, there's a little thingy. There's a little speed up. There's a speed up. There's a speed up. There's a speed up. I actually found one for once. This is my time to shine. Give me, hit him with the, okay, guess not, I won't. Alright, nobody needs eyes anymore, I've decided. Man, there's so many of these. So many of these little larvalings popping up. This is where if I had an extra ool, this would actually, like, really come in handy here. Because, like, if once I have the final one, if I just had an ool, I could just immediately summon it and just get this out of the way. Mine. Stole it. What's the Praetos heavy attack like? Are the Tonfa heavy attacks like just slicey cutties? Or are they like a fun little spin? I actually haven't used a heavy attack on one of those in a hot minute. I want to say they're just like a weird like cross thing. That's what I remember them being, I think. Could try it. Why not? I really like my Karotnos, but we could try that. Faux show. It's Zada. Zada. Zada you mean? Okay, let's try Zada in the middle and see what happens. Kratos. I want that. I want the flippies. Alright, so more than likely it'll probably show up here on... Actually, I don't know why I'm even bothering to do that. It'll probably show up here in this on this capture. We shall see. Boop, and boobity bap, and then boobity bip. Oh, I actually might as well do this as well. Yeah, they are just kind of like a... They're not even like as cool as I thought they would be. They're not even like a... Wapa! Like, okay. Alright. That's chill. Still solid. Look at that movement. Okay, can't apparently do that. Yeet!
Carry the captive back in base. Your part is done here, Tenno.
Get back here. You. That's actually really fun. It's not bad. Not bad for a heavy attack weapon. The Oma would actually be one that I should mess around with, as far as like a influence slop weapon. Just free electric. Okay, I'm in. I'm down. I don't even have to think about it. That could be basically anything else in there. Sounds good to me. Well, there they are. Hello, friends. Yep. Protoss weren't even at like full power. How the fuck do I get out of here? Okay. They're gonna make me do a mobile defense. Kind of already feel it. Eh. Good? What do you mean good? No, you. You need to do a mobile defense. No. I've done enough. I have done enough mobile defense. If I don't have, if I can, it's good for the bones. No. No. I've done enough of it. I've sat there and waited too many times. The sit there and wait mission has happened too many times. That's the same kind of, like, to be honest with you, like, threatening somebody with mobile defense has the same fucking, like, has the same kind of, like, has the same kind of emotional impact from, like, that's it, I'm sending you to Brazil. Or Detroit, which, you know, take your reference, you know, whichever one you please. There we go. Brazil, your bones, they need it. No. No, they don't. They don't need none of that. Fuck my bones. Nothing to do with my bones. Did I leave the thing? I did. I'm an idiot. I left the mobile defense thing. Whoopsie. Whee. Kind of hoping for more things for my... Yeah, there we go. Passive go burr. Yeah, do the thing. Do the thing. There we go.
We need to destroy the reactor.
Look at that movement speed. Whee! I move so fast I can't even navigate these corridors. Friend! Correct? Okay, so it's not false. Okay, cool. So all we need now is the final one, and I can just summon it whenever I want. Cool. Super free. Super easy lich this time. I will take it.
Target destroyed. Proceed to the extraction point. Another job well executed.
Super easy. If I had an Ool, it would just be over. But no Ool in my mod pool. Sad. Sad. Maybe I'll get an Ool for killing this one. We'll see. Yeah, the liches are free. You can just take them. Oh, dude. You can take any of them you want at any time. It just kind of get stuck for a while though. And if you grab one, then you're stuck with one for a minute. So fast is not it. Jahu is the next one. That's how I'm gonna do this. It's basically Jahu. We're gonna go through in order until we get the right one. Was that Netra, Ool, Riz, Foam? Okay, we're good. And we just head out to series. Okay.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
Starting off immediately with a friendship door is fighting words, Warframe. Despite being, you know, even if I'm solo, that is still a fight. 100% a fight. I'm throwing my Paretos at you. Flying through here. You know, I can understand. I could understand that the blades here, you know, like from his two. It makes sense that they don't crit, but it would be really cool if they did. If they could at least like benefit from like critical chance of some form. Like if they were like even better if they were exalted. So many frames have objects they can summon or utilize that really should just be exalted weapons. Like Kalervo's knives. Should it be an exalted weapon? Like balance-wise, probably not. Thematically, yes, absolutely it should. Like just in an ideal world, like where this was a single-player game, fuck yes, it should be. You know? Those should 100% be exalted weapons. Styanax's spears. From his 4. Yeah, 100% exalted. Easy. Next question. You know, that it's like not even like it's so free. You. Come here. Perish. Like there's so many that just like he spawns with a blade. He is a blade. You know? Like that kind of shit. Just like, what is that? Oh, they're down there. Okay, cool. And in a weird way, some abilities kind of do scale off of them, off of your melee mods. Like, in a weird way, there are still some, like, stat stick type abilities. Not quite. Like, I mean, they made a bunch of... They actually did make a bunch of these kinds of abilities that I would have immediately thought of as, like, pseudo-exalteds. Like, they did Whip Claw, they did, fucking Gara's Shattered Lash, which was crazy, actually. Thinking about it now. Crazy work. Like, there's all these, like, different little things. If I were to actually, like, go through, like, if I were to actually go through, like, the list, it'd probably be a little bit smaller than I think it would be, but Clairvaux's Knives and Styanax's spears, at the very least, should 100% be it. I went too far. I'll just do that. Like, there's so many like easy concepts that we just don't have yet for Warframes as well, like where it could just totally work. Like, we've got a dragon, but we don't have like we don't have a fucking dinosaur. Where's my dinosaur frame? We don't have a fucking necromech frame. One that's kind of like an in-between Warframe necromech type of thing, probably a little shorter, but like still has like the build of a necromech. Where is that? I want that. It would be cool. With like an exalted like Vincubus type thing. I don't know. Fucking let's see. Let's actually like take a look here. I kind of want to see like what is there anything else that I can think of that there would be like legitimate cause to make an exalted? Because a lot of these already just are like have an exalted already. Varuna Prime 100% Inner Force should be exalted. Absolutely. Let's see, you two got an exalted weapon. You got an exalted. You do as well. You don't, but you don't really have the case for it, but you should get a rework. You need a rework. Daggeth would be an interesting one if you could make her horses like a melee exalted. That would be kind of funny. You have an exalted. You don't have one. You don't really have a case for one. Neither do you. Kind of need a rework Grendel, honestly. Like the stomach. I mean, like the stomach micromanaging is getting annoying. There's a lot of exalted abilities, actually, now that I think about it. And we're getting a new one late this year, actually. We're absolutely getting a new one. With the new, like, with the new pistol. With Briscoe. The ring on Nezha could absolutely be a modded glaive type weapon. That would be really cool. Make it explode with like less bounces. That would be a really, really good one. Yeah, there's actually a lot less than I thought that would actually benefit from having an ability turn into it. They've actually done a pretty good job of... They've done a pretty good job with that, at least. I suppose you could kind of make the argument for Aqua Blades, maybe? That would be kind of fun. For Urelli. Eh. Let's see here. I'm just gonna hit up Draco. Nice. Nice people. We like people. Especially when I can get their lich bonuses if they spawn and they fail it. Well, I say, you know. What the fuck? What? There we go. Boop. There we go. 1 Praedos for me. If I'm lucky, which I don't think I will be, but if I was lucky, there would be enough Lich thralls here. Like, actually, you know, honestly, this has gotten a lot faster than it used to be. It feels a lot faster than it used to be. But if I'm lucky, if I get enough thralls, I could get out of this with the last mod that I need. Doubt it, though. Hello, friend. Goodbye, friend. Yeah. Oh, Manic. And it's gone. I need to mess around with more Nakanas again, because I still need to, like, kind of get used to the Nakana stances. I really need to look more into them, just because I haven't used enough. I've clearly not used enough melee, like, or gotten used to enough of them. And Nakanas are really good. I don't remember why I don't like them. I can't remember which stance it is that I'm like, nope, no thanks. We sure needed that. All right, which direction are we? This way. Me first. I cannot see them. They are invisible. Excuse me. All right. Draco. Is Thawne another? No. Is Gabi? Gabi is. Yes. All right. Let's go for it. Bop. Ah. A new hand touches the thrall. Mine. Norburp Gabur! Norburp Gabur! Oh my god, it's Norburp Gabur! Norburp! Oh. Alright, have a good night, Eve. Good night. Norbert Gabur. Been a long day. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. I'll pester you for details later. Just because, you know, I'm a nosy bitch. But, yeah, go get you some sleep. Oh, there's a Noko in the squad suddenly. Someone's got bouncy shrooms. Oh, well, I fell, and I'm down here now. Alright, night. Haja! It feels like they're spawning so many more thralls than usual. Tigri. This is somebody else's. With a seer. I think. Or is that the Kraken? I think that's the Kraken. Yeah, it's the Kraken. Hapa! They get him? I don't know if they did. Okay, we take this. I found the room. I found the exit room. Oh, this is good. Give me a few more thralls. That's all I ask. Just a couple more. Couple more. Handful. Like 2 or 3. That's all I need. Well, that's not what I want. There's a regular thrall, I think, down here. You. God, the red numbers are satisfying as hell. Yeah, with like with the amount of attack speed I've got on the Praetos right now, this is actually pretty nice feeling. Like, this is not a bad. This does not feel bad. This unfortunately looks like it does mean that I'm going to miss out on like 1. That's kind of annoying. I was kind of hoping for one last thrall. Oh well. Whoosh. Fucker stole my Kuva. Disgusting. You know what? I am curious. What's the stance for this? Gemini Cross? What about Sovereign Outcast? Ah, I see. That would be why. Do I have a stance forma? I don't think I've ever used these. I have 7. I have never used them. These all come from like Nightwave, like the first stance forma they gave us, like period, like back when like, was it Scarlet Spear where they debuted them? I think it was Scarlet Spear where they debuted them. Yeah. Yeah, I've never used one. Kinda. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's probably, like, Sovereign Outcast probably isn't, like, crazy. Oma. Prisma Oma. This has Sovereign Outcast. What the hell? Why not? Let's fuck with it. Alright, let's pull out the slop. Let's see. This is this. Okay. So, Fury for sure. What would be a good dash? Oh, that's interesting. There's not a lot of good... that's interesting. Okay, let's ignore that for a second. Let's go with the usual suspects. Blood Rush, Weeping Wounds. Status Chance, so we need Weeping Wounds. We need Condition Overload, rather than Prime Pressure Point. We have Fury, we have... do we have a range? We have range. Range! Okay. And then, obviously, like a galvanized mod here, like if we just go ahead and throw on. Because, okay, so what would we do if we weren't running... That's both of these. Like, normally this would just be more electricity. Should we just run electricity for the shits and giggles? I guess we do. Because otherwise it would be, what? Magnetic or corrosive? So it's either that or adding in a viral and taking up 2 different mod slots. And probably having to sacrifice Weeping Wounds for a... and even then it would overpower the electricity. Alright, let's just stick with Shocking Touch for now. Let's fuck around. Need to make sure that was an actual form and I didn't misclick with a... Yeah, okay, I think it was. Let's just go ahead and slap this on top of that Fury up there. In fact, let's put these down here, put this up here. Ooh, well, maybe. I might have to move this around. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, something like that. Who knows? Put the galvanized mods here. Let's see. Yeah, should work. And if all else fails, I am running Calero, so it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. And this should absolutely still remain with that color, but we're gonna do something like that. That's not... Ooh, that's not amazing. That's not great. Okay, let's make that, like, purple instead. And then we'll make... What's this? Yeah, this needs to be like this purple. Better, better, getting there. Hold on. Yep, hold on. Wait a minute. Okay. Maybe this should be that accent of white here. Yeah, that's not bad. And then maybe make this like a... Yeah, like that. There we go. It's fine. I think it's fine. Okay. I don't want to see what the... Ew. Yeah, the colors are all wrong for anything else. Okay, that's funny. Alright. Am I like one off? Yeah, just a couple. Okay. If I do a capture, it'll basically give it to me. But... Yeah, let's do the sabotage. Wrong sabotage. This sabotage. Oopsie. There we are. I feel so much slower. Oh. That's a lot flashier. Oh, I like that stance way more. Yo, that is such a better stance. It may not even be better, like, you know, stat-wise. I don't care. That feels better. And at the end of the day, that's what matters to me. Ooh, okay, hello. That's fun. I like that. Okay. 2026 has been the year of me rediscovering an actual, like rediscovering melee weapons in this game and me not hating them. That's what this whole year has been for me. It sort of started last year with the whatchamacallits, the Okina Prime. I think it was last year. Might have been the year before. Whatever it was. It was, yeah, I think it was it last year? Is that when they did stage defense? It was around that time. Oh, doesn't matter. Point is, Okina Prime, right? And then earlier this year, I was just so bored, just because it was, Shadowgrapher. Like, Shadowgrapher, and I'm still kind of in this stage of, like, there is nothing to do. Technically, there are farms I could be doing. There is the new stuff from Jade Shadows. But I'm so tired of doing that repeatedly. Hello, Mitzi. Fair enough. Are you, what do you mean target obstructed? What the fuck is happening? Get off of me. Let go. Let go. Let go. Okay. Yeah. These feel really good, honestly. Okay. We're killing you. Again. Now we wait for the health bar to refill so I can just do this again. Bonk. Okay. Now we leave. No critical damage on this thing, by the way. Like, there's no added crit damage. Which is probably why it's not doing very much. With like the fancy red crits, but I mean, just considering I literally just formatted this for the first time, it's not bad. Why didn't this get an Incarnon? What the fuck? Where's my Prisma Oma Incarnon? Can I have Tigress? Can I have Oma? And can I have, what else would I want for an Incarnon? That's like 2 of them. That's like 2 out of 3. Amprex, maybe. Amprex would be fun. I want a Tenet Amprex, but I also want I want an Incarnon as well. Hello, goodbye. Yoink. Okay, I think we've already got it all. Whoop. We've got it all good to go here. We can basically just go in, go up here. And then do this. Hello. Goodbye. Mine. Your soul is mine. Okay. I love teleporting directly into the ceiling, like 3 feet in front of me. That's my favorite. Love that. It's not where I was pointing, but you know, it's caught in a ledge. It's caught on geometry or something. It's Netra. Huh. I think I had Netra on here. Did I? I don't know. Netra. Yeah, I think Netra was the one I was on last time. I think that's what it was. But we now have the combination. We are good to go. Did I... How much did this... How much was this leveled up? 155 attack speed... 2.2 critical damage. Okay, 2.2 there. 30% crit. This is honestly really respectable stat-wise. I can see why people swear by this thing. God damn. I understand. I get it now. All right. Ooh. Oop. There we are. And now I can also just go ahead and do this. Bonk. Nope, not getting me. All right. That is a lich down. Hey, there's the Ool. There it is. As we hoped. It kind of feels like they're not giving me like extra ools anymore. It's only like when I run out, that's when they decide to kind of like give one to you now. I know it's just random chance, you know, random drop chance basically. Okay, I don't need to focus on you. What I need to focus on is you. Where'd he go? You.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back in peace. Your part is done here.
Whoa. Do. Right, oop. Oracle cells we will take. Don't need them, just feels weird to pass by them. I don't care about that thrall anymore. I couldn't care less. Look at that ooh. Look at that ooh. That's tasty. Oops, all ooh. Alright, off to Railjack. Kuvalich confrontation. Alright, so first thing I basically need to do is get titanium. Oh look, titanium. Can almost guarantee it. Okay. Yeah, that'll do it. To the forge. Extra dome charge. I'm getting like the more railjack I do, the more I'm increasingly exhausted with having to pilot around, jump out, do this, jump back to the pilot seat, and then repeat, you know? I'm getting increasingly irritated at doing that. Like, I do not know why this is not a, like, seriously, like, genuinely, why is this not integrated into the main pilot seat? Like, I understand this is so that, you know, you can basically have 4 players all doing things at the same time and everything, but you've basically created 5 separate roles that only 4 players that 4 players need to occupy all at the same time. You need to have an engineer, you need to have 2 gunners, and you need to have a pilot, and you need to have an artillery. And sure, you can basically have the engineer do the role of the artillery as well, but like, but why? Nah, I don't know. It's just annoying. Because like there's also like entire like there's the volatile game mode as well. There's like the volatile thing where you basically actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna try and like pull out the thing. I'm just gonna use a slingshot over here. But there's like the entire game mode of volatile where like after you've done the whole Corpus mission thing, you then go and you have to blow up all the little like exposed weak points on the ship on the outside with the artillery unit. And that's annoying, especially if they're really spread apart. It's really annoying, in fact. Yeah, I like the stance. Oh, that's tasty. That That slam is good. Okay, hold on. That could be an afflictions thing. Skip the cinematic. That makes me look over there instead of over there. Excuse me. Excuse me. Actually, can I just do this? Kill a couple of you guys. Kill a couple of you guys. Okay. Good enough for me. Where'd it go? Stop it. I have a new core. You should actually be taking way more damage from this. Why aren't you? Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, whatever. Okay. Do. Vanquish. And that. That is cathartic. Goodbye. All right, to the dry dock. But that is the last. That is the last ghoul saw piece I need, I think. Well, I say piece, but it is the last ghoul saw I need to max out my valence bonus. Hey, and a Requiem Ultimatum as well. You take that. That's nice. Yeah, one ghoul saw for a Zell. Leave the fucking dojo. That is an annoying interrupt. Like, that is an annoying thing about this, is that it basically forces you into the dojo, which then you have to go all the way out here. Like, you have to... It's an extra loading screen is what it amounts to at the end of the day. Ghoul saw. Kind of a weird weapon, but a fun weapon, especially with Wrathful Advance. It's pretty solid. One ghoul saw. Option 1, toxin, fuse, there it is. We are fucking done with that. Which means all I have left are the Hind, the Karak, and the Seer. I think. And then I will have done every single Lich weapon. All of them. All the Tenet, all the Lich, all the Coda, all have the max bonus. So hold on. So, Kuva. So, yeah. Heck, Comb, this thing. Yeah, so the Karak is the next one. This is a duplicate we don't have to worry about. It's my old one, Sentimental. Hind is another one here. This one here, this one here. Done, done, done. Okay. Cool. Yeah, Seer is one more as well. That's one more. Kraken's done, Brack. Yeah. And I should also have the Kuva Shieldegg, the piece of shit, is also done as well as the Ghoul Saw now. Okay. Cool. So, Karak, Hind, or Seer. Last ones. Oma. This will be my leveling loadout here. Clervo. Let's, fuck it. Like, I'll just go ahead and grab another Lich while I'm at it. Don't really have much else to do here. Ooh, better be careful. Just do the regular path here. Don't really have too much else to work with. Like, I did mess around with the Evensong. I hated it. I hate that thing. So there's not too much to do, honestly. Oops, excuse me. Slam, please. Thank you. Right. Like, this straight up, like, absolutely does just play the game for me. Like, this is, like, if you can get Jade stars, which is a huge ask, but if you can get Jade stars and Kullervo, like, just in a regular star chart, it just plays the game for you. All you have to do is hold W. In regular star chart, of course. There's so many things that do just completely enable that kind of... It is, I would say that this is... I would call this an abuse. Probably. But there's so many things. You know what, speaking of, is this a bug that still functions right now? Let me see if I can... Is the enervate bug still a thing? Kind of curious, actually. I won't know until I get to Steel Path. There was a bug for a little while, and it may still be there, where if you were to swap to an art gun and then swap back to your secondary, and if both of them have Enervate equipped, it would kind of bug out Enervate and just make it do red crits at all times. It doesn't seem to work anymore, which is a good thing, I think, probably. Sad, because it was funny, but... Yeah.
Great work. I am pleased with your performance.
Hopefully in fixing it, they didn't absolutely fucking break it. How long have we been going? Almost 3 hours? Yeah. I think probably what I'll do is I'll get our Lich, whichever one it is. So it's probably either the Seer or the Karak, probably, I think at this point. Either the Seer or the Karak, and or which, I mean, I guess whichever one comes first, Hind as well. And then we'll probably wrap it up there, because there's not really much else of, not really much else of a point. It just kind of floundering about. I think we've done one whole Lich today. I think we've done enough. Your boy needs to get more Forma, though.
We received intel that somebody vital to enemy operations is here. Find them and capture them.
Beep boop.
Mission complete. The captain has been restored to the extraction point. Well done.
Yeah, kill 15 enemies while aim gliding. Jeez. I don't know why I bothered to do that. I have Overguard. Why do I care about Magnetic? What you got? Shield egg. Shit egg.
Great work. I am pleased with your performance.
I need to stop doing that repeat mission thing. Every time, there's always something on here that'll just kind of interrupt it. It's annoying. do, do, do.
Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
Hello. It's all like, why am I getting the okay. Come on. Come on. Why am I getting that? Health restore large, the thing I will never use. This time for sure. At some point here as well, I think I've got to do some more deep mine stuff.
You are here on a capture mission. You must find, capture, and extract.
I haven't done deep mines like, you know, I guess what would you say, religiously? Since, probably since they came out. I went and grabbed like everything I needed pretty much all at once, except for like a couple arc gun adapters. For like, I think, what was it? What did I have left in here on the list?
The captive is safely in our hands. Congratulations.
Literally nothing. Oh wait, no, there it is. Mandanel. It was the Mandanel. I think that's the only one, and even then, it's like the Mandanel's kind of. It's more like the meh Danel, you know. It's meh. Hello. What you got? That's the Hind. That's something. If it's like a full-on like 55 or 60%, I'll be very happy. If it's 25, I'll be whelmed. I expect it. That is kind of cool. I really do like the stance. It feels decent, like, all the way around.
Great work.
We'll have to take a look. I should probably take a look at the multipliers here in a little bit. In fact, I'll do it right after this, but I'll take a look at the multipliers, and it's probably going to be something like 100% times 4, or 55% times 4, some bullshit like that. It probably doesn't have great multipliers, but at that point I don't really care. Just because it just feels good. No ephemera, it looks like. I could be wrong, though. We'll have to double check. Fidix Jom. Jom from FedEx. 36%. It's actually about on par with the current one that I've got. That's alright. Okay, that's not bad. I will take that. Weaknesses of that, resistances of that, immunities of that. That explains a couple. Okay, that makes sense. Alrighty. Yeah, 36%. That's not bad. I think the current Hind that I've got is like, it's like 30 something. Hind. 33. Yeah, that's not bad. I think this is the original Hind too. This is like, I think this one must be from like my Switch days. Hold on. Pull this shit up. Hind. Because this looks a lot like this kind of color scheme I would use on the Switch. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Well, maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. What is this color scheme? Because this looks a lot like something I would... This looks a lot like a Hydroid kind of color scheme that I had. Got this one. It's very similar. Is this my... Yeah, this is my old one. I was fucking around with the hats. Okay. Not quite the same thing. Okay. Makes sense. Let's go remove the spaces it while we're here. Alright, let me get up and then sit back down to remove the cyst. Get rid of the spaces it, please. That's how you know I don't play Caliban all that much. All that much. Move back over here. But yeah, this is alright. I'll probably end up doing this later here. Let's see. Is there anything else I could do just to kind of like wrap up? No, I don't think there is, actually. I think this is as good of a time as any to do this. So, yeah, so if you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you're watching this in the future for some reason. I appreciate it, you know, regardless. But yeah, when will I be back again? I don't know. Maybe it might be this week, this weekend, I should say. We shall see, but at the very least, definitely, I think for Monday with some more Power World with friends, which is going to be which is always a good time. We're gonna, you know, fuck around as always over there. And, yeah, so I hope everybody has a fantastic day, week, month, or life, and I will see you all next time. Have a good one, everybody, and take care. Thanks for watching.